Yeah, a lot of people know that 28th Street is one of the busiest stretches of roads in the Grand Rapids area. Well, if you go to 28th Street this weekend or the next couple of days, you're going to see a lot of classic and cool cars on that stretch. And you might see Brian Moat of All Speed Customs there as well. So tell us a little bit about the Metro Cruise. That's a big event that's happening today and tomorrow, and how All Speed Customs is really taking part in that.
Well, it really ties in well with what we do, which is build custom cars and restore cars. So a lot of our clients, employees and that like to go down to 28th Street in the cruise and just drive around, show off, our work.
So it's not often that you see under the hood of some of these beauties. We've got a couple of them parked right here, but there's a lot of intricate detail that goes on to that. How do you describe the work that you do and how you're able to really make these cars extra special?
Well, it's just a ton of man hours, and you can customize them any way you want. One of the things that we like to do is use a lot of the modern performance engines and a lot of the technology in the older cars. So they're actually fun to drive and they perform really well.
Yeah, I gotta think though, you have to have just an amazing encyclopedia of knowledge, because we're seeing cars, even just in this parking lot, we've got two of them from different generations, but then you think about all the cars that you see at the Metro Cruise, and it really spans decades, and they're all different.
It does, and that's one of the things. I mean, we've got 1931 Model A Ford all the way up to, newer style Camaros like these 70s cars, 50s cars, and you really have to know them all.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Okay, so our camera is right now looking at this Ford truck. Tell us a little bit about this beauty here.
Yep, this is cool. It's a 1955 Ford F100 pickup. It's been lowered, customized just a little bit. It's got a custom interior, and one of the unique features about this truck, it actually has a Chevrolet engine in it.
It does.
Yep.
Interesting.
Kind of funny.
Now, are these cars that you would see people drive, or are these cars kind of like the special cars that people would put on their property and really just kind of work on as a hobby?
Yeah, that's the one thing about the collectors that own these type of cars. They're really passionate about their vehicles. It's like a family member.
It's incredible, and there's so much work that goes into it, much love. And here we are in Michigan. We've got a love of cars, the Metro Cruise. Talk to people about that. If no one has ever been there and they might be watching, what is that experience like to see these cars really take over 28th Street and just have like a classic car parade?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a community event. Everybody can come out. There's something for the young kids all the way up to the older adults. You can see just abundance of all different vehicles. I mean, not only just classics, but there's going to be street rods, a lot of imports, just everything. You can park, you can go to the local vendors, or like Berger Chevrolet's a big spot that always has a big show there. So there's just a lot to do for everybody.
And I know All Speed Customs does some fabulous work. I've never met a car lover that doesn't like to talk about all the work that they put into their car
right.
and all the love that they've actually put into it. We've got our camera really quick here. Brian, can you tell us about this beautiful vehicle?
Yep, this is a 1973 Chevy Z28. We've changed the engine in it. It's got about a 500 horsepower Chevrolet engine. It's got a custom paint job. This is actually the color of one of the new Nissan GTRs, so it's a modern color. Other than that, it's pretty much stock, just a fun driver.
Yeah, really, really cool. Well, we appreciate you taking these vehicles and parking them in our lot. Looking pretty spiffy here at Wood TV today.
Yep.
And have fun at the Metro Cruise.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Of course, it's taking place tonight and tomorrow, 28th Street, big stretch of Grand Rapids. We'll be right back with more at West.
That's West.